Welcome back, guys. Episode 2 of Stronghold Legends Steam Edition through the Alpha campaign, and we're going to be doing part 2 of the first mission. Our objectives are: we win when Merlin arrives. It's a timed mission. All you gotta do is defend yourself, really. We lose if Sir Bedivere dies. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Let's get into it.
Thank goodness you returned safely, my lord. I have kept the camp running in your absence, but now that the Saxons are alerted to our presence, I imagine you will want to waste no time in preparing our defenses.
Woodsmen have seen a band of enemy troops headed this way.
Right. Now these are our men. We've got a couple more than we had last time.
We need more men-at-arms. We need to increase spear production.
Keep ranks.
What we're going to be doing is splitting the armies off in two different directions and sending them off to the two different coasts, because that's where we're going to be attacked by these Pictish boat warriors. Now, I'm not worried about them at all because they're not threatening.
My liege, we are being attacked from the sea.
Yep, I hear you. Now we're just going to send a couple of spearmen at the back just in case they get close, because these guys won't.
A small group of soldiers are heading to the castle.
The guys are
men-at-arms are ready.
Close enough, and it just means that if any break through and they throw all of their spears, these guys are just going to throw them. Nice little strategy. Nice and simple. We're going to have some men at the front because we will eventually get attacked from the front. As you can see up in the top left is the time until Merlin arrives. It's not a defined time. You can't see how long is left. You just can judge it by this green bar. It's not the greatest way of looking at it, but it's better than just seeing a time, I suppose. Now, this is the mission where we can actually start building a base, which is going to be nice to do here because it's really going to get the economy started.
The Pictish boat warriors are making for our shores again.
Yeah,
In your name!
Right, we've got woodcutters and we've got apple farmers. Food for the granary. Materials for the stockpile. Now, what's going to happen is Merlin will arrive eventually, obviously, but for now, building the base is going to be our main priority. We've got the men on the shores. It's nothing to worry about. We're just waiting for a bit of economy to come in, a bit of wood, which they're building now, and the apple farmers. Let's see what they have to say.
Morning, your lordship.
Oh, thanks. Morning.
Right, let's go. That's the lot then. Yeah.
What was that?
Woodsmen have seen a band of enemy troops headed this way.
That's the lot then. Yeah.
I like that. They've all got a lot of nice little dialogues.
My liege.
My liege.
As you command.
As you command. Now this guy's really slow.
Yes, my lord.
And in other missions or in skirmish mode, you'd be able to
Woodsmen
buy
have
him a
seen
horse.
A band of enemy troops headed this way.
You'd be able to buy him a horse for 20 of these honors, which you can make quite easily, but obviously there's no way we have in this mission
under attack.
of actually getting these honors. It costs 20, and honestly, on horseback, he is so much faster.
In your name!
But it's
Woodsmen
just
have seen a band of enemy troops headed this
carrying
way.
heavy armor,
Commandos!
and that makes him very slow, which can be quite annoying if you get if his horse dies while you're wanting to go somewhere.
Us?
Not even a
We
thought.
are under attack.
Watch them drown. How many is that? That's 6. Let's see if they make it onto the shore.
A small group of soldiers are heading to the castle.
Here they come. Drown!
The Saxons
Drown!
seem to be massing near a stone circle to the east, my lord. This does not bode well. I hope Merlin arrives soon.
This game is, being that it's old, a lot of people never played it. I don't feel like in my lifetime I've ever heard it on anybody's radar. I don't know, it's...
We are under attack!
unheard of, sort of. Not the most well-known game. And we have a lot of wood. Wow, let's build another logger camp. And let's build a armory. Now your armory is going to store all of your weapons. And these pole turners workshops are going to take wood from the stockpile and make me some weapons. First things first, wait for this wood. One minor thing I forgot, we need to build hovels. Because it gives us peasants. And peasants are good for the economy because having hovels...
A small group of soldiers are heading to the castle.
More peasants. Peasants turn into workers for the buildings you build. So it's quite a nice system they have with all of the buildings and how it works. There's nothing manual you have to do. It all does it for you. I can imagine this being quite a tedious process if you had to click a peasant and assign him to the building you want him to work at. That would be very tedious. Now, we started off with 10 spears to build. Now we're going to build the barracks, which we are going to do now.
We are under attack.
Actually, gonna potentially build it here if I can. I can. Very nice. Very, very nice. So we're going to build a wall eventually in the third part. That's when we started getting attacked a lot more.
The Saxons are attacking again, sire.
Woodsmen have seen a band of enemy troops headed this way.
These guys are coming up to attack me, and that's why I left people in the
Men
front.
at arms, ready. Act. Woodsmen have seen a band of enemy troops headed this way.
Just behind. So when these guys attack,
Ready for battle, sir.
they get attacked
At your disposal.
and well, these guys can attack in
Stay
their own
close.
different waves, I suppose. Send
Your
you guys
command,
in.
sir. We are under attack.
Yep, nothing.
Men at arms.
They're not very
Forward.
accurate. I'll give them
Woodsmen
that.
have seen a band of enemy troops headed this way.
Takes quite a few spears to kill those guys as well, which isn't really
We are under attack.
too fun. Yep, I'm not worried, guys. Watch them drown. How dare you attack the
A small
Pendragon
group
name?
of soldiers are heading to the castle.
Small group. Yeah, that's
Your men at
38.
arms are ready.
V6.
Yes, sir.
39. Ooh, wow, I split these pretty
Sir.
nicely. How many is this?
We have new
29.
spears.
Yeah, I've split this quite nicely. But other than that, we're gonna have probably another apple farm and another couple of hovels.
We are under attack.
Very useful.
Can't place that there, my lord.
We're gonna build a couple more pole turners workshops as well. Just get this sort of like flowing in. Now this
If
slider,
only Merlin were here, my lord, he would know how to combat these cursed Saxons.
they're really not that much of a problem, bro. Right, this slider basically you put it on 8, 9. You click that, it will summon 9 of these pole turner poles dudes. Getting my words mixed up, and it will reset to 1.
I've just seen a flock of white doves on the horizon. Merlin is close. Just hold out for a little while longer, see?
Now, if you were to drag this up to 24, or say 6, hit the padlock. Every time you hit it, you will make 6. I just drag mine to 24 and make it. It's nice and easy that way.
Praise the Lord! Merlin has arrived, my liege.
Just on time.
These bones are old, you know.
Yes,
You
they
have
are.
need of me.
I do indeed, Merlin. And that's a victory. Part 2 complete. Nice and easy. Okay, we're going to go on to the briefing next. I was expecting some talking there by the narrator, but I guess not. Stat screen, yep. Every end of every mission you will get that. We're going to go on to the next mission, hear the briefing, and we're going to end the episode there, guys.
The situation is grave indeed, youngster. Saxon warlords have taken control of the stone circle to the northeast. The circle marks the last resting place for so many of those who fell defending our lands. Their bodies are one with the earth that first gave birth to them, buried beneath the sacred sword in the stone, which legend tells can only be removed by the true king of this land. For all our sakes, I hope one is found soon. But for now, we cannot let these savages take our memories from us, for our history will teach us much about the road ahead. Bedivere and I will be there to help you. Oh, aye, there's still power in these old bones.
I'm sure there is, Merlin. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Actually, I think we'll carry on. We'll start by just starting up the mission. Capture the stone circle. We will lose if Sir Bedivere dies, and we will lose if Merlin dies. Let's take a quick look at these hints. Just a little bit of a tutorial section of the video. The Saxons blocking your path are many. You will need a lot of troops, both archers and men at arms, to succeed in your mission. So we're going to have access to archers, basically. Merlin's power can be devastating in an emergency, but keep him well guarded as he is weak to hand-in-hand combat. That is very true. He's a mage. Mages use magic, not weapons. Gain control of the bridge with archers to stop any more Saxon invasions heading towards your castle. That's a nice hint. You'll need to use Sir Bedivere's Horn of Camelot to breach the Saxon ramparts and gain access to the circle. Do not attempt to rush the circle unless you have first secured your castle from Saxon invasions. See, you might think some of them to be quite simple and common sense, but they're actually quite useful. It's sort of like a step by step. I mean, you could call this cheating because it's telling you what to do, but for new players, like, sometimes these can be hard, and I know some of the missions in the Arthur campaign are actually quite difficult. I played this as a kid, and certain missions I just couldn't even get past. They were that hard, but I was young, naive, and I didn't have the brain power I have now. But it's quite fun. Anyway,
the situation is grave.
thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next
youngster.
episode.